Hello everybody, Dr. Darok here, and welcome back to yet another exciting episode of Let's Play Tekkit Legends. Now on today's episode, we are going to start doing some interesting construction things, and I think you guys are really going to like what I have in store for you. But in the meantime, I've got something that I want to set up. You all might remember this assembly table, and I know I didn't have any videos up last week of this series. Last week I focused mainly on the project, I focused completely on the Project Ozone series, and I know some of you might be missing this series. So yeah, if you're glad to see that this series, Let's Play Tekkit Legends, is back, then just hit the like button on this video right now before we go any further, and it'll let me know that you guys really want to see more of this. So yeah, anyways, basically I'm going to build a mad scientist base, and the place that I'm going to build it, up there. Yes, that's right, I am going to build a base on top of the volcano and hopefully not fall into the lava in the process of doing so. Yes, this could be quite dangerous. You're absolutely right if you are worried about my safety, because it could very well spell the end of me. However, I think that we're not going to have to worry about that. I'm actually fairly certain that we're just going to have a great time doing this, and we're not going to have to worry about pretty much anything. Hopefully, nothing bad happens. We can only hope, though. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Oh, by the way, did I mention I didn't really say what I was doing down here? I don't think. I just sort of did it. Working on this assembly table, I'm making item teleport pipes. So I've got these diamond transport pipes sitting in here. I've got item teleport pipes in here. You might notice that there's a huge EMC difference between the diamond transport pipe and the item teleport pipe. Okay, 21,000 EMC. And in my testing world, I wound up actually using the assembly table and the process of creating item teleport pipes as a way to generate large amounts of EMC in a mostly unattended fashion. So hopefully that's something that I'm going to get going here too. That way I have lots and lots of resources to use. Although it looks like I'm probably going to have to refill these with more fuel at some point in the near future. So yeah. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started. As you can see, I've got lots of stone bricks ready for today's building fun. I've got glass and wool. I've got carpenter's block. Okay, and we're going to start by just building a little frame up there of what we're going to want, mostly out of stone bricks. So let's go ahead. I'm going to stop recording now and just build the frame and let you guys see what that looks like whenever I'm done. But one thing that I have to do is I have to figure out how I'm going to get up there safely. Both now and in the future, how I'm going to get up there to get to my base. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make what is essentially a secret entrance, although it won't be that secret, but I'm going to turn this little area here just into a secret entrance and or the entrance of my mine. And simultaneously, I'm going to be making this. I'm just going to dig up, and once I hit the surface up there, we're going to build a little hallway to keep everything contained, and it'll be like a walkway out to the rest of the base. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the video. I'm going to get those things accomplished. In the meantime, obviously you know that my thing will be running over here, my quarry. In fact, before I really jump into the building, we should check out the quarry. But as soon as we're done with that, I'm going to get cracking on the building, and you guys are just going to love this. So yeah, let's check on the quarry and make sure that everything is good over here. Possibly add an extra Is that chest supposed to look like that? What is this? Alchemical chest. Oh, okay. It looks weird. Anyways, yeah, it doesn't look like I've got any extras sitting around. Look at this. Oh, I've made several Aeternalis fuels. In fact, I've made enough here to add an extra one each to my Stirling engine. I've also accumulated a number of different materials here, including yellowite ore, which I would definitely like to process and turn into EMC at some point. And it looks like we're doing pretty good here. So yeah, how is this set up? The red one goes in here. Okay, that works. Works for now. In the worst case scenario, I'll lose some things, but I don't think I really need to worry about that. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pause the video now, and you guys, for you, it'll be just a moment. But for me, this is probably going to take the next 20 minutes or so, and I just want to get more accomplished in this video than digging a tunnel up through a mountain. So I'll see you guys briefly. Okay, guys, and I am back. I'm not nearly done yet, but I figured I'd give you a little update on how far I've gotten in just a few short minutes. So I went ahead and dug a tunnel up to the surface, and I replaced all of the dirt along the way with stone bricks, just because I don't think that dirt looks very good, and it's kind of a crappy building material. Now, you'll notice that I've got glass up here, okay? The glass is basically to light the tunnel here. What is this? A shaft, mine shaft. And I've also got some windows here. Out of this window, if I clear this stupid tree out of the way, then I can actually see my quarry from here, which I think is pretty cool. I've got glass on this side, out of which you can see the volcano and the lava. All right, and we're gonna be building this way. I think what I'm gonna do now. This has what is it? Railcraft. So I'm not really sure how. Honestly, I'm not sure at all how to use railcraft or how to use mine carts in this mod pack. So that, I've got to be honest with you, I'm not sure how to do that. But at a certain point in the future, okay, we're going to condense metals to blocks. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know such a thing existed. Thank you, Railcraft. Anyways, in the near future, okay, the plan, well, maybe not in the near future, but sometime in the future, the plan is going to be to replace this, basically what I'm going to have here is like a, what's the word? I'm going to have a hallway, essentially. But eventually, the plan is going to be to replace that hallway with a minecart. I could just hop in the minecart and boom, I go and I land in my evil lair or whatever. So, and I think it's very promising that I'll get that done at some point in the future. I just don't know when. All right, so let's go ahead and drop on down here. And it's night, so I'm going to go to bed. But I just wanted to also show you, check it out. We have acquired the teleport pipes. So, I am now able to teleport my items from place to place without piping them long distances. So you know what that means, right? It actually means that I'm going to go ahead and set up my my chests from out in the quarry at some point. I don't think I'm going to do this episode, probably next episode. But I'm going to set up my pipes out in the quarry to come on out and head all the way this direction for me to essentially, well, I'm not going to pipe them, but I'm going to have all the items come back here to my base somewhere and have them processed at my base rather than having them processed over there, because that'll give me more room and it'll be a lot easier to update my my sorting mechanisms without having to go outside. And because who likes going outside, am I right? So yeah, okay guys, well I'm gonna hit the sack. I'm gonna take some of the EMC that I just made out of half of my teleport pipes. I'm gonna get some more ingredients to make more teleport pipes. So, and at this point, it should be mostly automatic. So here's what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need 2 diamonds. I'm gonna need 16 diamond pipe. All right. And and you'll see that I'm still way ahead on EMC at this point. However, I'm also going to need some fuel, which I don't have enough to. I can't make 8 of these, but I can make 8 of these. So we're gonna make 8 Mobius fuel here. Ta-da! And yeah, so let's go back down here. All right, I'm going to place the diamond transport pipes and the diamonds in here. As you can see, I now have all the ingredients ready to go ahead with automatically processing these through the assembly table. Okay, it's currently about halfway done making another set of pulsating chipsets, after which point I'll have 5, and I won't have to make any more until I've made 40 diamond item teleport pipes. Okay, now there are other varieties of teleport pipe that I can make, and so that's something that we're probably going to look into in the near future. But for now, I'm just going to pop some Mobius fuel in these guys. Then I'm going to pause the recording and get back to building, which I personally think is kind of boring. I just sort of want you guys to see what I do in general instead of being there for the whole experience, because building is kind of boring. So yeah, there we have that. It's daytime again. I'm going to resume the building. All right, and we are back. So, I would like to show you something very interesting. I have finished all 16 of these item teleport pipes, which have an EMC value of 336,000. So, that's what we're going to do right now, is take these out and reset this setup to make even more of these teleport pipes. How am I going to do that? Well, by getting rid of them first. And then you'll see that I can take out lots and lots of items at this point. So we're going to make, let's see, I think 24 is a good number. We'll just keep incrementing by 8. Okay, so we're going to make 24 diamond transport pipes. We have all of the ender circuits that we need, but we'll need 3 more diamond circuits. Okay, which I think I might need a little bit more redstone to make that happen. So let's just grab... you know what? Boom. There we go. And I guess at this point, I'm able to use a Ternalis fuel. Let's do that. I've still got lots and lots of EMC, so why don't we go ahead and bump it up another couple of uses here. Let's do 16 more of these. And that's 2 more diamonds and an ender pearl. There we go. Very good. So let's go ahead and get that set up, and then I'm going to show you guys what I have so far. I'm still doing the building thing. Okay, so as you can see, this will make 5. Okay, 40, yeah. All right, so all the math adds up here, okay, and this will do the trick. Now, last time, I actually ended up burning out a lot of my engines, believe it or not, because... I ran out of stuff to do on my assembly table over here. My lasers filled up with redstone flux, and then eventually I just they just burnt themselves out by filling up with leftover redstone flux. So I actually had to remove and replace 6 of my Stirling engines out of 8 to get everything back to normal. In fact, I even had to remove this laser because whenever I replaced the Stirling engine, it faced directly into the laser. So just some information about what happened there, and so that you guys know what happened, because, you know, I like to be transparent. I like to let you guys know whenever things go wrong, even if it happened off camera. So yeah, all right, so let's go take a look at what we've got up here. So as you can see, I haven't changed anything about my little landing room here. All right, except I did add a carpenter's door here, and I tinted it basically to appear as if it's obsidian. I also have some carpenter's pressure plates here, and these are set to only trigger whenever players walk over them, so no items, no monsters will activate my pressure plates. Alright, let me prepare my sword here just in case. And as you can see, there's this nice big glass wall here that lets you look out at the volcano, and yet another little glass wall here that you can look out at the landscape outside. Okay, if I come the rest of the way up here, you'll see that I've got some glass here, sort of a glass dome almost. For this little segment, I'm going to continue putting glass up, and then I'm going to go back to stone bricks, I think, as I climb up the stairs to go to the rest of the volcano. All right, and the view is just brilliant from up here. I absolutely think that the view is gorgeous from this vantage point, although that looks a little weird, and I'm thinking I might trim this cliff a little bit, just a touch, you know, because it looks kind of bizarre. But other than that, it's pretty all right. As you can see, I can pretty much see my quarry working from up here, which is just super cool. Is it working? It doesn't appear to be moving. You know what? I might want to check on the quarry and see if that's still operating or if it's gotten jammed up somehow. But yeah, just a heads up on how things are going. Wanted to clue you guys in on the progress that we're making. Like I said, I think the building is not really that exciting, but it is necessary. I think that the coolest part of building is what you end up with. So in the end, my goal is to make something that looks cool, not to just have not to just like make you guys entertained while I'm making it. However, that means that I'm focusing more on building than being somewhat entertaining, which I usually try to be. So yeah, long story short, we're gonna continue working on this stuff. I think you guys are really going to like what I've got for you. Why is this not doing anything? Why is this stuck? I'm confused. What's going on here? Okay, this appears to be working, but the quarry does not appear to be doing anything. My engines are running. They're outputting energy. The kinesis pipe is not accepting any energy. The quarry's not doing anything. What's going on here? I'm confused. Hold up. Let's turn these levers off real quick. Okay, or not. What in the world is going on? I am very, very confused. These aren't producing any redstone flux, but they are acting like they're still going. I think what's going on here is I'm not getting power from these. So I'm going to pick them up and replace them. We're going to see how that works out. I don't know what's going on here. That's pretty weird. I've never encountered something like that before. But soon enough, I'll be able to just remotely power everything from one central power engine room, so to speak. And I won't have to worry about issues like this requiring me to leave the base to fix, you see. So, yeah, that was pretty weird. But, okay, now everything appears to be back to normal. And let's wait. Let's see the quarry do its thing. Quarry is filling with redstone flux and not operating currently. What is going on? Okay. Hold up before you mold up. There's something wrong. I'm not sure what's wrong with my quarry, to be honest with you. It doesn't appear to be doing anything. Have I hit the bottom of the world already? There's no way. I can't quite see all the way to the bottom because of all the water in the way, but I doubt it. I didn't find any diamonds or anything, as far as I can tell, so I don't think I've hit the bottom of the world yet. But I do know that the quarry stops as soon as it hits lava. Bedrock. It stops as soon as it hits bedrock. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, now I've stayed outside too long. Anyways, we might be moving the quarry. I'm not 100% sure, but we might be moving the quarry. I didn't find gold at all, as far as I can tell. But do I have gold on here? I don't have gold on my filter list, so it would have come over to the energy condenser and got kicked out into the world. Oh, shut up, zombies. Okay. So I'm not worried about the quarry right now. We'll come back to that later. I just had to come over here and see what was going on, because pretty weird that I thought it was pretty weird that it wasn't operating. But I guess it must have hit the bottom of the world. So, yeah, as far as I can tell, the quarry has done its job. And for now, we're just going to have to leave it there until I decide to uproot it and move it elsewhere. But I'm probably not going to do that until I get until I finish up making my base here and create some sort of engine room in which to generate all of the energies. So let's check how this is going here. Okay, we're making a diamond chipset right now, and the diamond transport pipes I've not got to the item teleport pipes yet, but yeah, okay, very good. So I'm gonna go ahead and nap away the darkness and continue building, and I'll check in with you guys briefly. Thank you. All right, and I am back. So, in the meantime, while I was doing all of that, we made some more item teleport pipes. So I'm going to grab those. I'm going to pop them into my super thing up here and convert them back into pure energy. So at this point, I've got lots of EMC. And something that I want to do before we move on is I want to make dark matter, I think is what it's called, if I recall correctly. So I'm going to take a block of diamond, I'm going to surround it with Aeternalis fuel, and I'm going to create dark matter. And let's just pop this in here so it's easy to grab anytime I need it. Now, the energy collector that I have, okay, so the energy collector that I have can be upgraded into a Mark II energy collector with additional glowstone and the original energy collector, so as well as a dark matter. So that's something that we're going to do right now. I'm going to grab out 7 glowstone, just like this. We're going to pick up the energy collector Mark I. We're going to come back over here. I'm going to put my energy collector, my dark matter, and my glowstone in the crafting table, and we're going to make an energy collector Mark II. So let's pop this in there. Let's place it back down. All right. And as you can see, my energy collection rate has gone up significantly. So we should be generating more energy for free now at this point, and hopefully that is going to be just something that is awesome in the near future, because I'm going to upgrade it to the Mark III sometime in the future. Hopefully by the time I've finished the rest of these 40 item teleport pipes that I've got in the works right now, I should have everything that I need in order to finish that upgrade. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at what I've got here. Same old thing here in this little area. We come up here, we've got a whole area that is made out of glass for spying around the world and checking out the view, which I just think is awesome. So then I've got another final staircase up here. I've got some glass panes for a little bit of looky-outsy at the world, okay? And we are at the top of the volcano here and ready to continue building in order to build a base on top of the volcano. Now, this base, I'm planning on making it a huge base. It's not going to be some rinky-dink base, and I think at this point what we're going to do is I'm going to say let's hold off on that until Friday's episode. Today's Monday, so on Friday's episode we're going to continue building the base here, and I think that you guys are going to be very impressed with the way that we do this, and especially with what we get accomplished in the process of doing it. Because as you've noticed, I like to multitask. I like to do more than one thing at once while we are waiting on various things to occur. Huh. I hear a creeper in the lava over there. Okay. So anyways, let's go ahead. I'm going to take out my Philosopher's Stone here and open up the Philosopher's Stone crafting grid. And we're going to make a second one of these puppies. Boom. Just like this. Let's make a transmutation table. Now, these Oh, whoops. I need that. Now, this is a very cheap recipe, in all honesty. I have to go a few pages back just to find it. Okay, but now at this point, I can just grab a transmutation table out of my transmutation tables and place a new one anywhere that I need it. Because, hey bro, I heard you like transmutation tables on your transmutation table, so I put a transmutation table on your transmutation table on your transmutation table, or whatever that meme is supposed to be. Anyways, I'm going to place this here, and you'll see that all of my recipes and my EMC are carried over from transmutation table to transmutation table. All right, and which I think is really cool. Also, I wanted to point out that this hallway doesn't have any torches, but it is lit. And the way that I lit it, I actually used carpenter's block and infused it with glowstone dust, and that will cause the carpenter's block to act as a source of light, even while it looks like another type of block. So, in fact, I kind of want to show you guys how that works. So let's come down here. Okay, and we're gonna try that one more time with something else. So here's how we do this. Okay, if I break this torch, then I have a lighting problem over here, obviously. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out a stone. Let's see, where is stone? It's not all the way back there. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to take out a stone, I'm going to break this right here, I'm going to replace it with a carpenter's block, okay, and then I'm going to color it as stone. Well, you don't have to color it, you can just use it as the, scaffolding style carpenter's block. Then I'm going to hold shift and right click, okay, and now my carpenter's block is emitting light, so we've got no more lighting issue in this corner. See how that works? Pretty cool stuff. Okay, guys, so I'm going to call it there for this episode. I've done a lot of work, and a lot of it I did off camera, so I'm not sure how long this episode wound up being. I hope it's at least somewhere near the average 30-minute video that I try to aim for. But if it's not, sorry about that. You guys understand that I did about an hour's worth of work. At least. So if the video ended up not being that long, it's because I don't really have the time to just keep recording until I hit 30 minutes. Okay? So as always, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you are. If you didn't hit the like button at the beginning when I told you to, do it now. Do it now. And don't forget to follow me on the Twitters over at DocMindsALot. Okay? It's on the screen for you right now here in my outro thingamajig, and I want to thank you once again for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.